assholes. You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Chris.
What would it take for Ryan to suck a dick?
And Ryan.
Oh, God, you just coughed all over me.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do. On Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
There he
Fuck
is.
yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you land on your pronouns these days, I guess, we're super excited to introduce a very special guest, a man with the largest Masters of the Universe collection I've ever seen.
Thought you were going to say something else.
Well, to be determined. He's 1/3 of the Med Scientist Party Hour podcast and universe, and he's also one of the founders of the Puminati. Ladies and gentlemen, our new friend, Shuddy Boy.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Fuck yeah. What's going on?
What's going on? Thank you guys so much for having me on. I'm so stoked for this.
Come in, you royal boob.
Dude, thanks for taking the time and doing this. We really appreciate it.
Of course, I'm so pumped to do this.
I was watching a little bit of your show from last night, which thank you for wearing the shirt, by the way. That's awesome.
You are very welcome.
Yeah,
Blaine hooked me up with that after he saw you guys 4th of July weekend.
Yes, Blaine's the man. He gifted me some pretzels, some Sarah's pretzels.
He also when he was here out this way last weekend, he's dropped off some of those pretzels for me and some Eaton Park cookies from Pittsburgh.
I ate those pretzels in less than 5 minutes, the entire container. This is after I found out I was lactose, and it was worth every minute I spent on the toilet. Yeah, absolutely.
He handed them to me and said, "These are the best chocolate-covered pretzels you'll ever eat." And I was like, "No, whatever." Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's like
Whatever.
so many to go
Sure.
against the greats,
And then I fucking bit into one, and I was like,
You got
"Holy
any
shit."
more of those pretzels? Start.
All right, so wait, I haven't tried them yet. I haven't tried them.
Where are you? They're in the fridge.
I know they're in the fridge. I just don't think about it. Are they better than Flips? Because I love Flips.
They're so much better than Flips.
Yes.
Come on, really?
Dude, you're
Flips is
losing
like
out on
the
life.
gutter palate.
I am Mr.
Like,
Gutter
that
Palate.
Those are the, if you want to be on the Jeff Clark side of things, those are the chocolate covered pretzels you eat.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm Gutter Palate.
Chris rolls his weed in 24 karat gold, but hasn't had a Sarah's pretzel. Dude, where are your priorities at?
Exactly.
Are you really smoking a Shine right now?
No, but I do have them at home. This is just a pre-roll I
You
got
still
from
have
the
those?
dispensary. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I blew through mine so quick.
I have like 2 left.
For special occasions, I buy the Shine cones.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know they
That's
had cones
awesome.
either. That's great.
I only have the
Mhm.
tube for it. They're on the other side of the room, but yeah, I packed one of those and I tucked it in my shoe, and that's what we smoked during Wu-Tang.
Was a Shine cone?
Oh, that's
That's
so
awesome.
amazing.
You know what's weird about those things too? Like, I kind of don't want to like the taste, and you kind of like you power through it of like the gold, I guess.
Is there really a taste?
It's a little metallic.
I never really thought
Yeah,
about
it's a
it.
little bit. It feels. I mean, it could all be psychological, but
Yeah.
it does feel a little bit harsher than smoking just a regular hemp paper.
But when it wasn't there, I missed it. It was kind of weird.
That's because you're
But I enjoy
bougie.
them. They're
Me too.
definitely the $15 for one cone is a little much, but
Yeah.
Ouch.
but for you're smoking 24 karat gold, like
Yeah.
that's- like
And you did it at a Wu
lighting
Tang
it up
concert.
while
Yeah, for
Wu-Tang-
real.
while Wu-Tang is on stage, like of course, like
You
that
have
was-
to.
That's so sick. I wish I would have went to that show.
That show was insane.
I would have been more excited to see Nas. I mean, I'm a big Wu Tang fan as well, but Nas was always my favorite when I was a kid.
See, Wu-Tang is my preference,
Mhm.
but Nas stole the show. Nas
Really?
was phenomenal.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
Nas
That's
was
awesome.
insane.
Yeah, I put Wu Tang on in like various occasions in my life. Like I'll go through phases. Like if a song comes on, I might skip it if it's just like in a mix somewhere where it doesn't necessarily belong. But I'll go through a phase where if I'm going to the gym, Wu Tang playlist. If I'm like going on a long drive, Wu Tang playlist. Like I need to listen to multiple songs.
I when the Wu Tang Hulu show came out, when that first season dropped, I listened to every Wu Tang solo album, Wu Tang affiliate album from start chronologically up until
Oh
like
my God.
2017. Like
That's dedication.
I find things and I obsess over them
Yeah, yeah.
completely. Um, so that's
Well,
why like I have a vast Wu Tang catalog on my Spotify.
well, speaking of the whole old school hip hop era and everything, you started the new project, Yo Shuddy Raps.
Yeah. And that has become a huge obsession. And
Mhm.
it's fucking insane. Like the last 3 days, I have been listening to nothing but hip hop from 1980 and 1981. That's all I've been doing all weekend.
That's
So
a
I
great
can
vibe.
write about 3 songs.
Are you finding like the influence that you're looking for? Like,
Yeah, because so I mean, like I said, I get really obsessive and I started buying a bunch of hip hop books. And one of the ones I bought was Chuck D Presents This Day in Rap and Hip Hop History. And it starts listing songs. So I was like, oh, I'm going to put it in a playlist so I can hear all these things that I've never heard before. And then I got to like 1984 and the playlist was already 5 hours long.
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll listen to this, trim it down, and then just do something for our Patreon for it, just so I'm making this playlist and it's not just for me. Maybe somebody else will enjoy it. So
that's good.
it's been a lot of fun, and I've found a lot of stuff that I've never given a chance or would have never ever come on my radar before.
And I love
That's
that
fun.
you're sharing that with,
Yeah.
with us.
Well, thank you. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's always my biggest fear when I put something out on the Patreon, is that it tends to be a little bit more on the serious side than the stuff Kevin and Jeff do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're much like Jeff has his own lane and Kevin's really good at the comedic stuff, and I just like what I like and like to talk about it, and
But it
does
works.
not always go over well.
It
Like
works,
Masters
though.
of the Pooniverse.
Can you fill me in on this?
Yeah, please.
What is Masters of the Pooniverse?
It was a watch along of He-Man and Masters of the Universe. That's what it was.
Oh, nice.
And only like 4 people listened to it. So it became like when I had to trim stuff because of real life, that was the first to go.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
There's 4 people.
I feel like
don't
you should
need
do
that.
that more often. You'll have 5 now.
Listen, if you want to hang out on Zoom or in Discord and watch He-Man, I will always be down.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah. That's cool.
I think iPhone just now with their new update enables you to share in real time like Netflix videos or like videos on your phone.
Really?
Yeah, so like you
You
and
can,
I
like,
have an
watch it
iPhone. You
together.
can watch it together, like screen share.
Like a watch party.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
I find like a sick porno. I'm like, oh, dude, let's enjoy this moment together.
Sure. I'm down. Fuck it. What a
That's
bro
like back
score.
before like smartphones and stuff, and you had to steal your parents' DVDs or VHS. And going back, like my friends always had like a shed that they padded up, and we'd jam in there.
A
and play
shed?
Like,
What?
Wait.
yeah, like a shed in the backyard, but they like did it up a little
You
bit.
had to, like-
I had like rich snobby.
Like
Ghetto
a
friends. It's
she
weird.
shed, but for boys? Like
Yeah,
a tree
yeah,
house?
like a he shed.
Yeah, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
You had a masturbation clubhouse?
Basically, it turned into that.
What?
A masturbation
Until
station.
one time, we all went to get snacks, and the owner of the he shed was locked in there on purpose, and we like peeped through the window, and he was fucking a hole in his couch.
Oh.
Yeah, So we didn't know how to approach it. I don't think anybody really like confronted him on it.
And that was that.
See, I'm the
Yeah, we
dickhead.
stopped. We kind of stopped hanging out
When,
a little bit.
When you say the owner of the shed, do you mean the adult?
Yeah, was it
owner
the adult?
or your
No,
friend
so
owner?
my
Like your-
friend, like the
Oh,
the
okay.
yeah.
All right, okay.
That's a
That's
little
a-
less weird.
Yeah, that's a much different story.
I was thinking like
than if
the
it was
dad.
kid's dad.
Yeah.
No, it was a single mom who I'm
Okay.
pretty sure most of our friends tried to hit on at some point, and it was nothing braggable.
Was that the prostitute one that you told me about?
No, there was a prostitute one.
Didn't you tell me that one of your friends' moms was a prostitute? Or am I just
No,
making that up?
Playboy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
think she's definitely not a main, but a side story somewhere.
Awesome.
And she
Awesome.
like openly handed me like a stack of Playboys while I'm with her daughter. It was like breakfast. I just slept over, and she was like, "Here, like I don't know if you're into these, but you know, I did these once. They have like
Were
really
they
nice
ones
girls
with
in there."
her in it?
I see. I didn't dive deep enough because I immediately just was like,
I
"No,
would've.
thank you."
I bet you it was ones with her in it.
It was probably ones of her.
I would have took him, and that would have been the first thing I would have thumbed through.
Yeah,
just to see,
exactly.
But
like,
if I became attracted to her mom, that means I would have been attracted to both of her daughters and the mom.
Hmm.
I had Spanish class with these girls.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Dude, that's like a story waiting to happen. and
Wait,
I'm just
how
like,
old were you?
Like
Like
in Spanish
16?
class?
No, I'm saying like when this
When I-
happened.
when
Were
I-
you like 16?
Oh
or
no, that would have
younger?
been like a felony, right? Given child porn.
Yes, I'm saying how old were you?
Oh, like 20 something. Like
Oh.
yeah, I was an adult.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking like high school. I'm like, this
Yeah,
is
no.
weird.
That's a real weird thing for a teenage boy to pass on a stack of Playboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No
I-
matter who they were giving.
I had my own. I definitely had my own.
I mean, listen, at 21, I think I'm still going to take the free stack of Playboys. Whatever.
I would take them too. I like those old vintage ones. They're cool.
I
Yeah,
have
that's like-
I
yeah,
have
there could be something
crates.
cool
I
in
have
there.
milk crates full of Playboys at my house, dude, that are like
Yeah, but we don't want the
brown
ones
from
that are
like
fucking,
being old.
Yeah, we don't, yeah, brown from being old. They're all
Yeah.
fucking
Probably.
Together.
They're all
Probably.
They're
glued
sticky.
together.
I probably spanked a half of them before I even knew what I was doing.
Oh my god.
I'm broken.
I'm broken.
Could you put your finger here for a second?
The lighters down there dropped.
Told you we are children.
We spent the whole afternoon together getting little sound bites of He-Man.
Yeah, we got you a couple
Really?
He-Mans.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Kevin
Yeah.
has never done something so nice for me.
Yeah, I tried so hard to get a He-Man costume. I wanted to seriously do this episode dressed as He-Man or Skeletor, whatever I
We
can
were
get my
gonna-
hands
yeah.
on.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I brought this up to Chris and he dropped the ball.
Mm.
We're busy. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, yeah.
There's real life. I understand
Yeah.
that for sure.
That is some collection behind you.
Yeah, man.
How
Yeah,
long
can we
have
go
you
through
been
some of that?
collecting?
Oh, since February of 2021.
Get
Oh,
out of
okay.
here. Really?
So it's kind of more recent.
This all spawned. This is this is less than 2 years of obsession.
Wow.
Get
I
outta
thought this was
here.
going to be like since I was a little boy, you know? Yeah.
No, I've replaced so when I was a teenager, I told my parents I didn't want them anymore, so they got rid of them.
Oh.
And my dad swears they still have them, but I've told them they don't. I've ripped apart the attic.
Oh,
They're
man.
not there. But he swears they're somewhere in their house, which they are cool. That's great. But I've replaced everything that I had
Mhm.
plus an exponential amount more. Like it's spiraled, like being an adult whose children are grown, who's now a 2-income family, like with a good career. I went wild. I went completely off the
As
rails
you should.
for
Yes.
quite a while.
Well, did you have a previous obsession before this?
Like I have a very large comic book collection
Ooh.
in the tens of thousands.
Holy
large.
shit.
Wow.
It is, and that's over many, many years.
Do you
Um,
accept like donations of comic books?
I
Depending?
had to actually. So I actually actually stopped collecting comic books. I cut off my collection.
Okay.
I was actually
Because
thinking
I
about
just-
starting a comic book collection.
I have so many, dude, that like I've held on to for my whole life.
There's
And-
a giant stack behind me that's like 2 years old that I haven't read. So I
Oh.
stopped collecting.
I have like a Casper and Richie Rich comic book,
Oh,
like
love
weird,
that.
like different crossovers.
Huh.
A lot of Marvel and DC, of course, but
I
Now,
had all the Archie ones.
Besides the ones behind you that you have not read, you have read all your comics?
Yes.
Wow.
nice.
I am impressed. I really
a lot,
am
yeah.
impressed.
It's a lot. I used to buy them in boxes at the flea market, and like guys were giving away for like $10.
No, most of my collection I got by going to the comic book store weekly.
Nice. I think I only did that with Dragon Ball Z comic books and Thor's, where it was just like all the Thors from all the multiverses.
Hmm.
That's a cool one to get into if you haven't read any of that.
See, I was like a big horror comic book. So like when I was a kid, what was it? I think Death Blow or something like that. That was a cool comic. And then I got all the Spawns.
Spawns were
cool.
shit. Yeah, they were awesome.
Like I was never like, I need the new He-Man. I mean, not the new. I need the new Superman. I need the new Spider-Man. I
Oh.
wasn't that.
I was Batman, and then I was also
was mine.
like Archie and Betty and Veronica and all those old ones.
Yeah, I liked dark.
Yeah.
I was a creepy kid.
Like, was it Doctor Doom? Like all horror comic books like that.
Like
Mhm.
trauma comics. Like,
Roma.
Or Doom.
yeah, like Toxic Avenger and stuff like that. Weird shit. The weirder, the better.
I love Toxic Avenger.
Yeah,
That one, with Dom and I did that for What the Fuck Did I Just Watch? And that movie, I remember watching that. I convinced my dad when I was little to rent that from the video store, and we made it about 20 minutes in before he shut it off. Because I was way too young to be seeing that movie.
I was just gonna say, was that about the first set of tits 20 minutes in?
Yeah, when they were running around the health club. Exactly.
Yeah.
And everyone was naked.
Everyone.
Well, you can't watch this.
I think I said it on the show before. My first set of tits in front of my parents was like Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh, always the horror movies.
Yeah.
See, that blows my mind.
And my dad was like, "That's why Jason's better. He likes the girls with the big titties."
Oh my
And I'm
Your
like,
dad.
"What the fuck, dude?" I was like, "You're making this weird."
That's insane.
He was right though.
Oh yeah, my parents didn't care at all.
The
What
first
movies I
movie, the first movie I ever owned was I was gifted A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one, on VHS when I was like 8.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I like maybe 8, 9 years old. So I was always, it was from that point I was hooked on horror movies. Like that was my hero as an 8-year-old was fucking Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers.
I get it.
That stuff gave me nightmares, so I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Ah.
Oh.
So horror's never been a big part of my life. It's fine. I enjoy some of it. Some of it I really hate.
Yeah. Some of
But
it's some of it's just straight up torture porn and like it's like that I could do without.
Some of it gives me anxiety.
That's the point.
If it has a cool
Yeah.
story, I'm in. But like the Freddy and shit, that's just comedy to
Yeah, I
me.
like the campy ones.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
psychological.
I enjoy watching those. Those are fun to watch.
So-
A24 horror movies are just pretentious bullshit that I hate. I hate so fucking much. I haven't, other than Green Room, which I don't consider a horror movie. I don't think I've seen an A24 horror movie that I've liked.
Really. I've never seen Green Room. And off the
That-
top of my head, I can't think of many A24 films.
What did we
I
watch? The
cannot-
Room.
The Room. Yeah.
The Room.
Re-
All three of us watched a different movie.
Yeah.
I cannot recommend Green Room enough.
Really?
Yeah, it's
right, that's
so
on our
fucking
list.
good.
Where could we find it, like streaming wise?
Oh well, that I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
I thought maybe like I thought
that
maybe
I
like
didn't know
I'll figure
we were
that
gonna
out.
get on Green Room. I own it on Blu-ray. I own it. That's how much I like it.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me use my Google skills real quick. Green Room
No.
streaming. Paramount Plus.
Make it- okay.
Showtime,
Amazing.
Hulu.
Paramount Plus. I
All
have
these
that.
Oh,
social-
Hulu,
all the
I have
apps.
that.
I have Paramount Plus for Beavis and Butthead, which is
So
fucking
okay,
a
let me.
gem.
I've been. I'm so curious. Is it like just remakes, or like the old episodes, or new episodes?
Shuddy, you want to explain it to him?
Because I've been watching it on Instagram, like the reels, and there's like some new shit going on. Is that
They're all new episodes, and they alternate between being young and them being grown ass men.
Oh my
That's
god,
what I've seen.
amazing.
And
It's awesome.
they comment their video
Flower
commentary is a lot more on like social media stuff and TikTok, and with a couple of music videos sprinkled in, but
Mm.
there are some real gems in
They
this new
really
season.
are.
Oh my
It's-
god! I've
you-
just seen clips then, and because I've been starving for Beavis and Butthead.
Getting Paramount Plus is worth it just for Beavis and Butthead. And
Okay,
now
well,
apparently the Green Room, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that as soon as I go home.
Yeah, the Green Room is definitely deserves the 90% it has on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
I mean, fucking Patrick Stewart is the bad guy, and he's a head of a neo-Nazi crew. Like
Oh.
okay.
and he is vicious. Like it's a gnarly movie. It's really, I could not recommend it enough. I'm enthralled by the gravity bomb.
R.I.P.
See, I'm always enthralled by the volcano bag.
Yeah, I
Like,
was gonna say
wanna
I've been wanting to mention
honestly,
that for so
I
long.
want to know everything about it because
Yeah, what
Well,
is that?
in
I
honor
saw
of
you.
This special occasion, I've been smoking the 3.5 foot bag tonight.
fuck yeah.
How-
Fuck yeah.
How does that work? I've never seen
So-
that before.
So is that like a Jedi mind trick for social
What
media?
is-
Do they allow you? Like, can you still post the use of this?
This looks like a
I'm
kitchen
vaporizing
gadget.
it legally according to the rules of the state of Pennsylvania, so I have no problems with
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
I've always wanted to know everything about those, and I've never seen anybody really ever use one until
Yeah.
it seems like that's really all you smoke mainly. I've
It
seen you.
is. It's convenient, and it does not take nearly as much marijuana to get me fucked up
Really.
because I'm vaporizing it. So you let this big ass thing heat up.
It
Looks
looks
like a rocket.
kitchen gadget of some sort. Like if you were doing fondue, that's what it looks like.
And then you fill this little guy up with ground flour.
Uh-huh.
It goes on top. You hit the fan button when you have the
And
bag
it's-
on top, and
yeah,
it just
and it's-
vaporizes the weed right
Okay.
into the bag,
Oh.
which has a little. Then you put the little black cap in, and it
Mm-hmm.
gives a valve so it doesn't run out, and then you just inhale from the bag.
That's fucking cool.
And how?
Now, when I bought this was the best model of volcano you could get, but now there's a fancier model that I'm jealous of that the cap is also, you can just hook a tube directly right up to it, so you don't even need to use the bag. You can just hit it right from the volcano.
Oh, come on.
What?
That's pretty crazy.
That sounds dangerous.
But this was most definitely a random, I have all this money and there's a pandemic,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
the head
yeah.
shop is open and they have it in stock. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go buy it. Like, no, and because I was watching Fuck That's Delicious, the Action Bronson
Yep,
show.
yep,
on
yep.
Vice, and he had one. I was like, oh, Kevin has a volcano. I love that. I've never thought about getting one. I'm actually in a place financially where it's not out of the question.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
called the head shop. I was like, "Do you have them in stock?" They're like, "Yep." I'm like, "All right, can you hold one for me?"
Be
And
right
they're like,
there.
"Yeah." I'm like, "I'll be there in a half hour."
That's awesome.
Bolted out of the house and ran and bought it. And ever since, and then I used the cashed weed to bake edibles with.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you cook with the with the
Yeah, because
whatever.
I'm basically decarbing it
Yeah.
Mm.
with the volcano. So I mixed an eighth of regular decarbed flour with an eighth of cashed volcano flour
Uh-huh.
to bake with,
Huh.
and it rocks me. But I don't
That's awesome.
have a high edible tolerance.
Me
so
neither.
it works well.
That's
They're
awesome.
probably in like the 20 milligram range, and one cookie will send me to the moon. for
Really?
I'm
hours.
scared of edibles. I'm scared. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a fear of mine. Real fear.
Sometimes they don't work for me.
I get edible hangovers.
Really?
Yeah, I just get too high, dude. I die like 7 times in my own head.
Yeah.
I've had some bad run-ins with edibles. Mostly not knowing, understanding dosages and going too hard. Like
Yeah.
the first time I went and visited Kevin in California, he got me a medicated Jolly Rancher,
Mm-hmm.
and he said the girl at the dispensary says it's like smoking a whole joint. And in my head, I do that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But I'm smoking Pennsylvania dirt, $20 an eighth weed, like not.
Not what
So
they're.
I
Yeah.
ate it as I was sitting in the airport for my flight home. I ate
Oh,
it
fuck. Nope.
for the flight home.
Oh.
And just as I got on the plane, it started hitting. Like I was having a great time. Like I was super stoned. Everything was going good. I was watching Batman Year One on the seat in front of me. And about a half hour into the flight, panic attacks, spins.
I would have
vomit.
been like,
Oh my
For-
god.
like
the
this
remaining
the whole
6 hours of the flight
fucking
home, I
time,
either
dude.
had it was the most
Oh, shit.
most turbulent flight I've ever been
Oh
on.
man.
Flying does not bother me normally, but
Oh,
like
fuck.
I was either trying not to vomit, I was trying to fall asleep just so the spinning would stop, or I had a death grip, like white knuckle grip on the seat. My dad picked me up from the airport, and I just crawled in the car and just put the seat back and curled into a ball.
Oh
And
no.
he's like, "Are you
Fuck.
hungover? Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "No, I'm still way too high. I just want to go home."
Oh my
And
God.
then I slept all the way from
Help.
Philadelphia International Airport back to Bethlehem. Like it
Oh
was
my
Wow.
god.
the worst experience of my life.
That's fucking crazy. Speaking of funny experiences and edibles and everything, let me tell you guys about last night.
Yeah.
So we're driving to Philly. I smoke 4 pre-rolls.
4.
I ate 3 edibles.
Ears?
Yeah, I ate 3 of the ears.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
So we're walking. Left the house in a rush, right?
Mhm.
Melissa tells me, my wife, Melissa, she says, "Do you have everything?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I have my bum bag. We're good. My phone. I have everything I need. I have a pack of cigarettes. We're good. I have joints. We're good."
You
We
good?
leave. Not good.
Oh no.
What?
Not good.
What'd you forget?
We get all the way to Philadelphia.
Your phone.
I pull in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I'm
you
the
have your
next person to pay for parking.
You don't have your wallet?
No, I didn't bring any of my credit cards
Oh.
or my driver's license.
Oh my god.
All I had was my cash that I took out of my other bum bag. I thought I grabbed it all, right? They
That is-
only take credit cards. I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, all those big venues now.
Melissa, she doesn't have anything on her, whatever. They won't let me go through and exit. They walked behind my car, told everyone to move, and made me back out of that
Oh
long
my god.
fucking street.
shit.
While
You were high as fuck.
high as balls, Eagles fans tailgating there since the morning.
Oh no.
You're going the wrong way, dude. Just jump the curb. Well, you can park right here with us, dude. I made it.
Wow.
Right? I made it.
Oh.
I bang
my
out of there.
God.
Oh my God.
They tell me that if I go to CVS, I could buy like whatever a disposable credit card
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
just run back and pay. I
Yeah.
was like, whatever, fine, I'll go do that. We go to CVS. Melissa goes, what if we parked over there in the handicap lot? And I was like, I don't know. Let's go in the store first, and then we'll scope it out. And I purposely didn't buy the disposable gift card, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go back outside, and I see 2 cars parked over that way, tailgating. They full on lawn chairs out, a little grill,
Mm-hmm.
and they're Eagles flags everywhere. So I was like, all right, do you think we should park there? I ask her because I feel like she makes all the adult decisions.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
So she's like, I think it'll be all right. I back in, I put my handicap thing in. We walk. I'm high as fuck. My anxiety kicks in over the car. I'm like, we're gonna come back. There's not gonna be a car.
Why? Because Jersey plates?
Jersey plates. I'm parked at the Social Security Administration. By that CVS. Yeah, that was the Social Security Administration building. I'm right out front, the only car there in the handicap parking spot.
No ticket?
We go to the game. Someone's clowning me about my bum bag around my thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Somebody definitely called me a faggot.
I'm
Oh my
surprised.
thing.
Actually, I'm not surprised by those fans, but okay.
So I was
Why?
like, all right, man. I'm like, oh man, I just want to go up to the box and just sit down, have a drink, and eat some food. We make it up there. The game kicks off. It's absolute chaos in the stadium. I dozed off during the first quarter at some point because I opened my eyes
And it was over?
and it was the second quarter.
Oh.
And I look around the room. Nobody's looking at me. I look at my wife and she's like, you all right, dude? I'm like, I don't know. I just fell asleep.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a button.
She's like, come on. Are you having fun? I was like, babe, I'm having the best time of my life. Like, seriously, I'm having. She goes, you look miserable. I'm like, I don't know if you understand the caliber of high I am right now. Like, I'm just trying to maintain.
Just trying to live.
Just function.
So I had like,
Let me live.
I hate Pepsi. I had like 6 cans of Pepsi,
Yeah.
4
the sugar.
soft pretzels, a giant plate of food. We come out. Game's over. We're walking. We walked the wrong way towards CVS first.
He may be huge, but
We walked like 4 blocks the wrong way, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of the way. So we turn around, we find CVS. Mainly my fault because I'm like, yeah, it's this way. Trust me. Don't ever trust me.
That's why she makes the decision.
Yeah, don't ever trust me, especially with directions. So we're walking up to the CVS. Not 1, not 2, but 4 tow trucks in and around the CVS, which is now closed and all the lights are off.
Oh, no.
There's Eagles fans everywhere. I walk in and she's like, do you see the car? And I was like, I don't see the car. Like, we have a problem. So I keep walking. I keep walking. And in cities like Philadelphia, Manhattan does the same thing. You can't tell that's a tow truck. It just looks like a regular truck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like Transformers. Like, the back, it's serious.
They try to
just
trick
look,
you.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just look like
They just
pickup
back
trucks.
up
Yeah.
and just
Mhm.
go away.
So I'm walking, I see the car and I'm walking around this one tow truck, and he must have thought that I was walking to a particular car. He fucking stepped on the gas and beelined it to that car and hooked it. I walked around him. I got in our car moments before the tow truck that was on this side of my car was going to back up and hook us, dude.
nice.
We
You're
just
lucky.
made it. Just made it.
And now you know. You got to check for everything before you leave.
Don't park at the CVS or the Social Security Administration if you're going to Lincoln Financial.
Yeah.
Bring a credit card.
Oh my
Bring a
God.
credit card.
That's a good way to learn a lesson, though, right? Like,
But
no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
It could have been terrible.
Yeah,
at
I don't
11
know.
o'clock at night.
Trying to find what company towed the car. Like,
Yeah.
that in itself would have took an hour.
Mhm.
And then
At least.
yeah,
at
and then
least.
it's got to be at least $350 to get the car back. I'm thinking,
and you don't have your credit cards.
Yep.
Mhm.
yeah,
It would have been
that would have been ugly.
real bad.
Yeah, that would have been ugly.
I'd be getting phone calls.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody would have had to come and pick me up.
Oh, Blaine's closer.
Yeah, Blaine would have came and picked me up.
Blaine is definitely not close.
No, he's
Not
like
even
that would be like a
close.
6-hour, 5-hour drive for him.
Not even close. No, that would have sucked. But that's like the one and few times that I got lucky, like ever.
Oh, you deserved it for sure.
No, I don't.
Clearly.
As high as I was,
Yeah,
I didn't
you were just
deserve
given,
that. I was just like shitting on life. Like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do all this weed.
Do all this weed? I'm gonna do all this
You
weed.
like my grandpa words?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my Eagles Monday Night Football experience.
That's
It was
pretty fucking
It was
awesome.
exhilarating. The game was fun. It really was fun to watch.
Yeah.
It
Especially
was a
like,
hell of a game to be at.
yeah, dude. The crowd was, the energy was, you could feel it.
They are wild.
They
those
really
fans.
are. Woo! You get one of them going, you get
Mhm.
1,000 of them going. It's fucking nuts.
Did you
man.
play with that?
Nah, I was too high. I was
Yeah.
just like this. You're from New Jersey originally, right?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
Where are you
So-
from?
Parsippany,
Oh, all right.
so North Jersey.
But you're in Bethlehem? Is that what you said?
I am in Quakertown now, but yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. I'm always out in like Bethlehem and Nazareth and that
Yep.
whole section. I love it over there.
Yeah, that's where I lived in North Jersey until I was 10, and my mom's family lived there, but then we moved out here. So I've been in this area since.
Yeah.
Jesus, 30 years. Fuck.
No, those
Wow.
are very biblical town names.
They
Now,
are.
Is that just them trying to be pretentious, or did Jesus really walk those streets?
No,
No.
it's the
Listen.
it was the early Moravians who were very religious. That's
Okay.
what it was.
Okay.
Just like named after famous
So, yeah, they were
cities and
named
stuff.
after-
Yeah.
In the name of
It's been
Yeah.
a long time, but I used to enjoy driving up to like Lancaster and watching like the
Yeah.
Amish and like eating
like
their
all that
food
too.
and stuff like that. It was cool.
Yeah.
Like on Sundays, they walk to church barefoot.
Mhm. And they have like really
Barefoot.
good product.
are
Yeah,
these
their
facts?
woodworking is
Yeah, their
second to none.
woodworking is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it really is.
No, I know woodworking, but barefoot.
I'm not
church.
even kidding you. Look it up. They walk
Mhm.
as a family
Barefoot.
to church barefoot on Sundays. Thank you again for coming and hanging out. This is actually a very good
It's so good.
chocolate covered pretzel, but I guess I fall in the Jeff Clark tier, and I like flips. I'm gonna stand by flips.
It's because it's what you
Wow.
know.
Dude, now we're gonna get hate mail.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, these are good though. I could eat a lot of these.
No
Listen,
soup for you.
at one point on Mad Scientist Party Hour, there was not enough to talk about that we went to the hate mail.
Really,
In the
Oh.
early episodes, Kevin would read hate mail.
Oh, I love that.
we're not even big enough to get hate mail yet. We've only had one negative comment. It's pretty funny.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Excuse me.
You forgot about that? I remember almost every single one that's ever been directed my way, and still take them very personally.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm the same way with things
Yeah,
like
I'll
that.
probably end up taking.
I don't
them all
know because I feel
personally.
like they were probably right, and then I could justify like we sucked.
I mean, it is. It is what it is. You get what you get with us. I mean,
Dude, I'm
you know,
getting chocolate.
we don't
all
hold
over
anything
me.
back. That's okay. You're enjoying it.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't hold anything back. I mean, it is what it is. Really, seriously.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I will be glad to do it again if you guys ever ask.
Seriously, the door is always open. You're more than welcome anytime you want. Serious.
Sweet.
Dude, thank you so much, Shuddy. We appreciate you. We're going to put all the info, all your credits in the description. You guys definitely go give them a follow. If you don't, you're missing out. They are really, really good at what they do, and they're really funny, and their Patreon is chock full of really, really fun content.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
And all
very
your
welcome.
stuff's on YouTube, right? Because if I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow,
it's youtube.com/mad scientist party hour. I made sure
That's
to
so
get all
fun.
of your info right, and didn't have ours locked and loaded.
So if you
YouTube.com/.
like underscores, we're the podcast for you.
Yeah, youtube.com/mad scientist party hour, at MSPH podcast on Instagram. I'm at Shuddy Boy on Instagram. I try to post, but I don't do it very frequently. But
Mhm.
it's usually when I'm drinking on South Street.
It happens when it happens.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love that. I usually all my social media happens on the toilet after
Yeah,
at night.
if you look at my Instagram, it's either pictures of my He-Man collection, pictures of my record collection, or pictures of me getting drunk at Fat Tuesdays on South Street. Like
Love
that's
that place.
really the gamut it runs. Occasionally there will be a family pic or something, but it's mostly toys, music, and debauchery.
Yeah, that one day I had sat in that very seat you were in at Fat Tuesdays a week prior, and we saw this bum running and
Yeah.
diving headfirst into the garbage pail on the adjacent
What?
corner
He
there.
did it about 10 times in a row, was like making sure people were
What?
watching, and he just kept jumping into the
Into the-
garbage can
Yeah.
like head first. It
Like
was so weird.
full on sprint and like full on like Olympic dive
Yeah.
into. And then I told you the homies downstairs were just
Yeah,
rolling blunts and smoking.
There were dudes down there smoking blunts again. Like it was
It's such a cool
nobody
vibe.
cared. The amount of people that I saw just walk in, buy their daiquiris, and walk out the front door was insane. I'm like, I've been coming to Fat Tuesday since I've been old enough to drink. Like I have never once had the balls to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Yeah.
I
never.
No.
don't-
Yeah, I'll drink on property.
I would much rather do that so I can smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
like I used
exactly.
to be able to there, but no, I fuck that. But I love them. I
Maybe
love
we'll
their
make that a
daiquiris.
meetup spot.
Yeah,
maybe
that would
we'll
be fun.
Maybe we'll all meet up there and just have
Yeah.
a time.
See you at
Dude,
Fat
that would
Tuesdays.
be-
Let's
That
do
would
it.
be amazing.
Fuck it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
Hell
set
yeah.
that up.
Yes,
Awesome.
for sure.
Again, Shuddy, thank you so very much. We appreciate you. And yeah, till next time, guys.
Stay clouded.
Connect with the Two Clouded Mind Show. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok at @the__clouded_minds_show, at @2clouded on Twitter, and the Two Clouded Mind Show on Facebook. Get the Two Clouded Mind Show podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that notification bell.